Well, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times, Scar here, bringing you another creative fun time episode of Scar as we continue to build this amazing underwater home where we're building it out of the brand new Prismarine blocks, where we're going to build a roof and floors and all sorts of other great stuff. So let's get this episode underway. Alright, and welcome back, and just taking a look down here at our colors for our house and our different textures. And you may have noticed over here that the house is now floating and there is this trench built up here, and you might be asking yourself, what is this, Scar? Well, this is where we're going to build our coral reef and different things like that once we get to the exterior of the house. So I'm just getting some of this work done ahead of time. So let's fly on over here, and it does look like our side of our house was hit with a cannonball, and it just knocked this whole side off here, but I'll explain it a little bit. So over here, what I decided to do was take this side over here and increase it by 1 block to thicken it up a little bit. And this is what it looked like before. So I kind of want to show you before and after this change. So I think that's the best way to demonstrate the slight change in what we're going to do. So let's spawn in a few more of our plankton friends to keep us company as we build today. And yeah, so we're just going to grab a hold of this block. So from our previous episode, this is exactly how it looks. So we're just going to bring that up like so. And excuse me, Plankton. Plankton, I'm going to need to get in there. Excuse me. Thank you. All right. So then we're going to bring that up there. We're going to click on that, sample, grab onto that, and continue that up the side. Grab onto this new block here and run that up here. So now it matches the other side. So simple. We're just adding an additional block to each pole. Okay. And then down here, fill in like so. Check to make sure everything is symmetrical. Perfect. Just the way we like it. All right, good. So then we're just going to run this piece along here also. There we go. I can see Plankton there. You're in my way again. You're in my way, and you're giving me that look. You're giving me that look. Now I'm just going to have to push you off. That guy's hilarious. That face just... Oh, that face just... Oh, man, it's hilarious. All right. So, see this piece over here? 2 across. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we just need to put that like that. And then we should be good. All right. Perfect. We are. Okay. So at this point now, we're going to move on to our roof. So we can see here how we added the additional blocks. So if you're following along, you can see. So we'll just do a slow pass along here so you can see. There we go. Perfect. Super simple change like that, but look at how much it changed the front. It added that extra, the extra thickness to the top there, really making that top part of there have a nice presence. Okay, so over here now, what we're going to do is we're going to go like that and like that. All right, like that and like that. So just thicken that up just a little bit like there and there. Okay, good. So that's not the final design for the piece that goes over the edge, but it's a good placeholder for now. So we're just going to keep running this along here. So as you can see, this piece sticks over, and then that piece sticks over 2 more. All right, perfect. Just run this along here, and then we're going to get to the complicated part in 1 second here, where we're going to try to make kind of an arch. That's why we increase the size of that piece down there, this piece right here. We increase its size because we want it to be a little thicker so we can do this arch over the top. There we go. Perfect. Let's go over here and do the same. Try to line it up exactly how we did it over there. Okay, just checking to make sure things are lined up. Perfect, just the way we like it. And then we'll run this across here. And then we'll be able to get into that nitty-gritty of our arch, which is complicated. Sometimes, they just don't come out just the way you like it. So you gotta kind of have to play with it a little bit. And being on camera here, it is a little more stressful to try to get it right the first time. There we go. Try to fix that right there. Like I said before, this isn't the final design here. We'll kind of play with this a little bit. I think it's the same. It should be the same. Yeah, it's close enough at least. Okay, so we're getting there now. We got part of the roof built up on the exterior here, but let me take a break, catch my breath, and I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. So let's get started here. And the first thing we're going to do is take our Prismarine, and we're going to run it across the top here. So I think that's kind of our placeholder for now. I'm just going to put that just there as a marker that is our center. We'll probably remove that in a minute. I'm going to remove this piece, and I'm going to go over here. I'm going to remove that, and And I'm going to fly down here and remove this one and that one. And I'm going to take a little potion. There we go. So just doing a quick bit of house cleaning there, trying to get that cleaned up. Okay. Now I'm thinking about also doing one there, and then running this up like so. Probably keep that about there. Perfect. Okay. So now at this point is a little complicated because I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. Probably going to start to thicken this part up a little bit. So just a lot of trial and error at this point to find the right solution for this particular design. It's a little bit complicated, but nothing we can't handle. There we go. Okay. So we're going to slowly raise this up a little bit. There we go. So it's all a bit of trial and error at this point, trying to get the right proportions. So let's bring this out like the other side. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's start bringing this down a little bit. Start to bring this down to there. Cut that off a little bit, and then we'll thicken this part up also, and then run that like so. Excuse me, squid. I'm trying to make a roof here. Trying to make a roof. Okay. So it's okay. So if we're down here, it looks okay, but I feel like we could do a little bit better. Let's say we go over here, come into like that, and then another row like that. Bringing that guy in also like so. I'm liking that. I'm liking that so far. Let's remove that, put that block there. Yeah, that's it. What do you guys think? I feel like that's the one. I like how this one steps down to 2, then 1, 1. I think that's nice. It's not as archy as I was hoping it would be, but I like it. I think it's nice. So we're going to go over here. We're going to thicken this up once again. It's all about thickening this up. There we go. And then bring this over here like so. There we go. Perfect. Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So then we'll do the same over here like so. Get that on there like that. There we go. Perfect. There we go. So sometimes, like that, trial and error is the best method, just kind of get your hands dirty, start cutting up some blocks and sawing them and, placing them around however best you see fit. And look at that. I think we actually did end up getting something nice. Now it's the point of trying to recreate what you did, which never ever likes to go the way you want it to. So this piece needs to go like that. There we go. And fill in there like so. And I think that's symmetrical. It should be. I hope it is. You guys will let me know. You guys will definitely let me know. And there we go. We have Plankton's house is almost complete from the outside at least. And I'm thinking maybe about opening this up a little bit. So we'll come in here like that. Yeah, I'm starting to like that. We'll play with it. We'll play with this a little bit. Figure out where the best bet is for different blocks like that. Get them there like that. So yeah, just trial and error, filling in these pieces like so. There we go. And yeah. All right, good. I'm liking that a lot. What do you guys think? I think that's a pretty good solution there for our roof. We may do a little more over there, but yeah. So give me 1 second. Let me take a little break here, and I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back. So let's, okay. It appears all the squids just spawned in. All right, so let's fly on over here and kind of take a look at some of our progress. So what I've done over here is I've just continued the roof line, so this roof line, and I've just continued it all the way back here, and then did the exact same thing, just one block over that overlap, and then another block over that. Same is over there for this thing, just stagger it down like so. And then of course the same on this side, as you can see, same over here. So just give you a quick overview so you could count it out if you need to. And now on to this section. So what I did was each step down, 1, 2, 3, whatever. I just continued it across there just like I did down there. But I'm thinking about making one more design change. So sorry I make a lot of design changes. You always ask how I come up with ideas. Well, this is how I do it. Just tons of revisions, just back and forth, trying different things. And I think I like that a little bit better. So definitely let me know. So A was the original, B is this one. So let me know which one that you so choose you think would be the better one. I like this one. I think we're gonna probably stick with this one. You know, we could always, you know, change this part just a little bit to help with the transition of that arch, but I think that looks good. And what we could do too is place that right there. So we got a little light in the center. Very, very cool. All right, so let's fly on over here and grab a hold of this section right here and start dragging it across. There we go. So as there is, let's see, I'm trying to think of what else we need to do to our roof line. I think we've done it all pretty well. And like I was saying a moment ago about you know, trial and error and different things like that, is if I was a chef, there would be like food, and there would be like 2-week-old, like, you know, chicken sitting somewhere on some shelf, because I'm like constantly like flying around and, you know, changing blocks, throwing this block away, adding that block. So that's why that's how I work. That's just how I roll when I'm building and stuff like that. So I try to make it as simple as I can, you know, not to, you know, overwhelm you guys with me like flying around here putting like 20 blocks in a row. But so I try to do my best. So I hope it was easy to follow trying to put those blocks together. Okay. There we go. So at this point, once again, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. There we go. Put that up there. But you know what? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out because that's the way we roll. There we go. And bring that to that point. And bring that to that point over there. Okay. So we got that. So let's fill in this section right here. So this is our living room. And I'm trying to decide how best to do the roof line for this section, but I don't think it'll be too complicated. I think we'll just kind of run this along here. And there is an absence of any of our guardian friends. They must have all swim away. There we go. Yeah, it is kind of a shame that they do despawn so quickly. It'd be nice if they didn't despawn so quickly. And yeah, 1.8, it looks like this is about it for feature-wise. You know, it's a good update. We've got a ton of features, but it looks like they're starting to work on performance and stability and trying to get more of the back end finished before 1.8 comes out. I really do wish they would have added more, you know, half slabs and stairs for these new blocks, but yeah, we're lucky we got anything new in the first place, so we can be happy about that. But it would have been nice to have our half slabs and our stairs, of course. Okay, let's get a little look at how we're doing here. Let's see. That is not supposed to be there. Trying to make sure this is correct. It should be. We're running out of our potion. This block is just went over. Okay, good. I'm just double checking to make sure everything's kind of symmetrical and good. Okay. So the question now is, how deep do we want to get into detail in this section at the moment? And I'm opting not to get too bogged down in detail in here because I want to work on this area once we actually build the room, because I'm going to do some big windows and stuff in this section. So I don't want to do a ton of detail work yet because we're going to open this whole wall up to windows and different things like that. So I don't think I'm going to get too crazy at the moment. So I'm just going to do a basic roof design here. So that'll leave us plenty of opportunities later to come in here and do more detail. So yeah, well, there we go, guys. I think we have made some huge progress on our house today. We finally really finished up the whole facade of the house. I think it is looking pretty darn awesome. So just giving you a couple flybys here, double checking to make sure all the dimensions and proportions are right and good, and I think they are. And well, guys, this has been Good Times with Scar. And I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos, and if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. We're gonna bring this, and we're gonna go click and clock. We're going to bring that up about 3 blocks, and then we'll see how high we want to go from there. So what are you guys' thoughts on this? So should we go about 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, or 4? So that's choice B, and choice A would be 3 blocks. So let's take a look at 3 blocks again.